materials are in. They trucked them in this morning, little forklift. Drove up here. I didn't get to get it on video because I guess I wasn't paying attention. And they must have snuck in. They must have been in and out when I was working or something. Because it's only like 9 o'clock. So they must have been here at 8 or something when I was working. I don't know. Trusses are here. They look good. We got concrete posts. These are 36 foot wide by 6 foot tall. They're 4 to 12 pitch. So when I change the building width from 30 to 36, trusses actually go up a foot. So they're about 6 foot tall. So the building's going to be 20 foot tall instead of 19 foot tall to the peak. The concrete. Here's all the poles. Some of these poles are a lot longer. There's 24 poles. These foot poles are quite a bit longer. Like there's some 20 foot, 18, 16, and 14 foot yellow pine. And, this corner, since the grade's so bad, we had to put like 4 foot of fill here. So basically they gotta go down 4 foot, then they gotta go down another 2 foot in the virgin ground. That's why you need the longer pole. This is all the wood for the framing. What are these, 2 by 6s maybe? Yeah, 2 by 6s by 16. Lots of 2 by 4s. This I believe is the metal roofing, which is going to be black. We got the white siding, the black wainscot. I believe all this is all the trim for the garage doors. Gonna have the Dutch corners. Garage doors get put in another time. These are the snow guards. And the gutters get put in another time. I also am putting in 2 36-inch entry doors. So 3 foot wide vinyl. They're nice doors with glass too. It actually looks like the same exact door as my front door. I think that's the same door as my front door. Anyway, yeah, it's Friday. We're getting started on Monday. I can't wait. It's been 9 months in the making between permitting, getting all the illegal cables removed, cutting down the woods, building the pad, putting in the conduit. Looks good. We're getting there. Oh, we ended up getting all the trusses set, and you can see they started working on the 1 foot overhang. Started putting some of the trim in, but weather's really been killing us. It hasn't rained in like a month and a half. And of course the week this had to go up. Weather decided it didn't want to cooperate, but it is what it is. But I'm happy. It really isn't that overbearing on the house. You can see it's maybe like a foot or two above this house. It's really not that much. So I really like that it's not super overbearing, and have plenty of room to put addition on that one day. But again, it doesn't matter. But it's all framed. Trusses are set. Overhangs are done. You can see they're starting to put some of the black trim in, and I guess next they're going to start doing all the sheet metal. They got to do the roof, the snow guards, the cupola. They got to put the 2 man doors in. They got to do the 46-inch wainscot all the way around, and the white siding. And then doors are going to be done probably after the concrete. So I got to start getting some foam board in here. I'm doing a radiant heat install, and next week I got my concrete guy coming to backfill this thing with 4 inches of 2B, so I can start on that. But before he backfills it, I need to get a whole bunch of foam board, put on all these skirt boards down to the pad and all the way around all the poles, all the way around, so that way when he backfills it, you know, it kind of rests up against that. And because I would never be able to get the foam board in after it was backfilled. At least I wouldn't be able to get it to the ground, and I want to get it to the ground because that'll be the most thermally efficient and help with thermal break. So yeah, 14-foot ceilings. I mean, she's a monster. This thing really is a monster, and I'm so happy with it. I'm up picking up 5 sheets of 2-inch thickness R10 4x8 insulation. So I'm going to cut these. These are pre-cut at 16 inches. So I just got to go through a little bit and they should just snap right off. But basically it's exactly 16 inches from the top of here to the floor. So I think I'm going to start in this back corner where it's a little bit more flat. I'll probably have to rake some things around, but I think this should be a pretty good start. Get this back side done, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do these pieces first or if I want to do these first and have those kind of join in. So I don't know, I gotta take some measurements, see how much I'll be able to get done with this material, but 5 sheets should be plenty to do all the way around, because I can get 3 times 5, 15, and these aren't even a full 8 foot long. So actually I guess these are a little less than 8 foot long, so I guess I can get 3 of these per sheet on the long side and this side too. So I'll see how far 5 sheets get me. If I got to go back get more, old taco fits perfectly in there. You fit 4x8 stuff perfectly. Anyway, it's windy, so I'm gonna stop recording. Finally got all my foam board done. Just these 2 sections that I gotta finish screwing in when they put the 2 man doors in over there. They need to notch it, so I just left that one screwed for now. I'll do that after tomorrow when they finish up the doors and everything else. But woo, this is a lot of work. It's about 168 foot long of board. So I used about, I think like 6 boards. So it really didn't cost too much. It was just very, very time consuming, but probably saved a ton of money doing it myself. And again, the whole purpose of this is to act as a thermal break. So it's to stop heat from heating up the skirt board, the poles, and since there's going to be like 4 inches of stone here and then another 2 inches of foam before you do the radiant heat, it's to stop heat from trying to go down and then escape out underneath the skirt board, or try to heat up the skirt board here. So it should really help with thermal efficiency for this radiant heat install, because the more insulation, the less energy you need to use to heat it. But I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you can see there's some gaps like right there, so I might tape it all with that like reflective HVAC tape, but I'm not sure yet because I figure it's just diminishing returns at this point. Like, it's 99% insulated. I mean, maybe the tape will help with the moisture, so I don't know, I gotta do some thinking, but I'm happy with how it all came out. shell of the barn done. I'm ecstatic. Still got to do the cupola up there, and still got to get the doors in. Still got to finish up some gutters and a little piece of trim on the other side, but this looks great. It's a little windy out, so try and get some footage. I mean, it's the perfect size. There is so much room in here. Can't even get it all on camera. All right, that's a pretty good view. I'll stand all the way in this back corner. "36 deep, 50 long, 14 high. I'm ecstatic. Got 2 people doors over there. But I'll take you for a little walk around the whole thing. Get the black wainscot, white trim, or black trim, white siding. I mean, this is a beautiful building. All 30 foot away from my house. Perfect walking distance. You can see this is the one piece of trim we still got to do. And then the gutters or the downspouts eventually, but jeez. This thing's awesome. I love the back of it, just the white and black. It's got the black roof. It's got the snow guards up there, snow stops, and there's gonna be a big cupola right there. It's got the 1 foot overhang. 1 foot overhang all around with the black soffit, black gutters, black downspout. You can see this corner is trimmed. So I still just gotta trim that corner, and yeah. But I mean, it's complete. Just a couple small things left. So plan is next to get my concrete guy in here. We gotta put 4 inches of 2B stone in here. 4 inches of 2B, then I gotta put 2 inches of foam board everywhere. Then I gotta do my radiant heat install. And then we can pour the concrete, and then we can get the doors in and get the building fully finished. And then I just got to do a rough grade or a final grade, and I got to do a stormwater trench over there, and then I can close out the permit and get this building operational and usable. I got all this conduit here. I can run extension cords through, whatever I need to work in here temporarily, as long as I have concrete and as long as I can get down the driveway. Pretty much as long as I can just get a car in here, just get my car in here, I can start working on it again. I don't necessarily need the lift right away. I just need a space to work. So get the concrete in and get back to normal programming. Not gonna lie, I love the view out my garage door. That is a great view. So happy with it, they killed it. And then yeah, eventually I'm gonna spray foam insulate it, do all metal walls, all metal ceiling, and it's gonna be pretty sweet. Still a lot of work to do, but hopefully can get the concrete in another 3 weeks or so and get my final grader back here, and we'll bring the parking lot up level and then finish up the driveway and get rid of all that rock construction entrance stone over there, reuse it in the stormwater system and convert that just to a normal 12-foot wide driveway material and get it ready for asphalt. Probably won't asphalt it for a while, but it'll be ready. Still got this whole entire front field, and I still have about 10,000 square foot behind the house and behind the barn. So I still own all this basically. I'll walk onto the property line. So I'm standing on the property line now. I still own all this. All the way past that shed. So all this, still plenty of room for lots more activities. Got plenty of room between the house and the barn. You don't feel like you're right up against it. You can still stand on the deck and not feel like you're right next to this huge barn. Build a nice patio area here one day. We'll see. This is just the beginning, my friends. This is just the beginning.